Hello. This is a explanation or further explanation of what you'll need to do in this lab, if you want to call it a lab. Some time ago, or you're going to do it now. You performed a lab. Oh, by the way, sorry, my son is in the background, just in case you hear babies talk, a baby talking. In this particular lab, I gave you a specific number of sugar particles, and I told you to use your knowledge of mole calculations to determine the mass you need to weigh out. And you weighed it out, and you gave it to me as in a Ziploc bag with a bunch of information. Now what I want you to do is I want you to make the drink. To do that, you need to see what the manufacturer wanted the molarity of your sugared solution to be at. And they won't call it molarity. What they'll call it is so many scoops of the solid to so many fluid ounces of solution. You can assume that the amount of water you put in is the volume of the solution, which is of course not technically correct, but in this case it'll work fine. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to go and find out what 8 fluid ounces is in milliliters / liters. And then what you'll need to do is figure out what the mass is of the sugar drink for, I believe, 1.5 tablespoons. So I left out some material to measuring devices to do that. I think on the side it says 1 1/3 tablespoons, but I don't think I have a third of a tablespoon, so you'll use 1.5 tablespoons. So you need to find the mass of that. So somebody's gonna do that, and then somebody's going to do the actual calculations to determine what the molarity of that solution would be. That is done as a group. The whole class will give one answer. So what I'll see is I'll see the following. I'll see calculations on I'll see the data, what you measured out, and I'll see the calculations to prove what the molarity is. And I'll also see a step-by-step explanation of what you did. You don't have to explain how you do the calculation. I want the explanation of how you got your data. Okay? That will be given to me, and it will be one for the whole class. Then each group is going to use that molarity value and figure out how many milliliters or liters of a solution you will need to make so that you have that molarity solution with the mass of the solute that you have weighed out. So each group, the problem you're going to solve is something on the order of, I have so many grams of this solute, which you know the chemical formula of, and I want to make a molarity solution, this molarity solution, the one that you calculated as a group, and I want to know what the volume of the solution needs to be. That calculation will be done down here. So I left your bags in the class so you can get the bags. You do not open up the bags. You're just getting the bags so you can see the mass of sucrose that you used or you um, obtained. It should the calculation should already be in your lab notebook, but if they're not, that's how you can find the mass of the sucrose that you weighed out. Okay, and that calculation will be done here, and then either depending on what I've given you, either you're going to do the lab, you can actually make the solution today, or you'll wait until the next class. So, but this piece of paper you're going to submit as a group paper. Okay. So, of course, period group letter from the last one you did. So you're going to use the same letter or number, whatever the group designation is, and of course all the members' names. Okay. So what I should get if I sit back and see what I've received after everybody's done is, I should see, like 12 or how many groups there are, 12 pieces of paper of this, okay? Each one having calculations to show what the volume of the solution is going to be that you need to get the molarity that you have stated as a class for your given amount of solute, mass of solute. So I should see about 10 of those, 10 to 12 of those, or whatever numbers. And then what I should have is I should have two additional things: an explanation of how you figured out the molarity of the solution that the company wanted, and also the actual calculations. Okay, I hope that's good enough for an explanation. Have a good day.